Hello everyone. While I was thinking about what I wanted to talk to you about for my informative speech, I thought, why not do something I'm passionate about? One of the biggest things I'm passionate about is nutritional health. The reason I selected this for my speech was not just because it's something that really interests me, but it's also something that I practice and is always a concern for me in my life. I also see the importance of nutritional health and why it should be at the top of everyone's priority. I'll be talking shortly why I believe nutritional health is so important. For myself, one of the main reasons I started eating unhealthy is the difference on how it will make you feel. When you're a kid growing up, unhealthy foods, they don't seem to have much of a negative impact on you. But as you get older, the price of eating unhealthy for so long starts to catch up with you. You actually start to feel the effects of what you eat and start realizing that it can have a negative impact on how you feel. Depending on the person, you can start to feel many bad side effects of poor diet. Some of them can be sluggish, being tired, and just being too lazy to really be productive on a daily occurrence. Self-confidence is a big one. Due to physical effects of poor diet has on you, such as being overweight, accelerating your aging, and even damaging your skin. That can do a lot of mental effects on an individual right there. Easily acceptable to sickness. That's another big one that doctors try to reach. When you eat unhealthy, you're much more susceptible to getting sick, getting the cold, getting the flu, anything like that. For me, one of the biggest ones was having stomach problems. Stomach problems is something I've dealt with for years now, and still continue to deal with from how I used to eat in the past. Other areas nutritional health can have a huge impact on is your work. As we know, we are on our day-to-day jobs, no matter what it is, how important, and it's a significant part of our lives because of the amount of time that we spend there. Keys to being ready for that has a lot to do with what you eat. When you eat unhealthy, it can make you draggy, just in a lazy mood, just not the way you should be when every day going to work on a daily basis. But if you eat the right foods, it can have a completely different effect. Foods such as whole grains, fruits, dark chocolate, and even just being well hydrated can help you be more productive in the work environment. For those trying to get into shape, it is really important to realize why nutrition is the key to getting into your fitness goals. The idea that you can just get in great shape and have a great body without including proper nutrition in your diet is complete nonsense. No matter how hard you work out in the gym, you will never meet your goals without the addition of proper diet. For real results, people need to realize that what you put in your body is just as important as the work you put in the gym. Your body needs the right fuels and vitamins to be able to perform in the physical fitness area to the level that you want it to. If you work out in the gym, but you just replace what you've lost, basically what you've burned in the gym, with just unhealthy foods, fatty foods, things like that, then you're really not going to see the progress that you want to. Probably the most important, though, nutritional health is how it affects your future health and later on in the road. Good nutritional health is so important that it could add on average anywhere from 10 to 40 years longer life. That's quite drastic, I think. Not to mention those with healthy natural lives are much more likely to be more productive, deal with less problems in their lives, and even be happier than those compared to the not having healthy lifestyles. It has so many different effects in the way in your life, and I would also like to talk about some great tips for healthy nutrition. One of them is eat more early than late. That would be basically breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've never realized how important that eating a big breakfast is the key to getting in shape and just being overall healthy. Eating a big breakfast followed by a medium lunch and then a small dinner is the best method of getting healthy and staying in a good physical fitness shape. Another thing is I've realized is trying to eat as much organic as possible, and be careful of products that you purchase, where you purchase them, where they're coming from. because there can be a lot of chemicals, just nasty stuff in them that you don't realize. So it's always great to do research on what you're eating, and I use the internet all the time for everything I basically eat. Physical fitness along with your diet. Just as I said earlier, you can't just do one without the other. If you really want to be healthy and get in shape, you have to combine great nutrition with great workouts, cardio, weightlifting, whatever it is, just anything fat burning, and getting your heart pumping, basically. Another one is don't eat right before bed. That's actually was a big one as far as my stomach problems, and it caused a lot of bad effects as far later on the road with indigestion and acid reflux and things like that. As your body also cannot process and break down the food when you eat right before bed, so it's best to give a good few hours before eating before you go to bed. One of the most important tips would probably be just drinking a lot of water. A lot of people don't realize that just drinking water alone can really help you process foods, clear your body of toxins, and it's something that a lot of people do not do, but it's something that you always should make sure you're drinking an adequate amount of water. In conclusion, I hope that you guys got a lot out of this. I hope you see the importance of nutritional health and make it a main priority in your lives as well. I know it's one of the best decisions I've ever made, and to make nutrition part of my everyday life. I truly believe it would make everyone's lives much better and productive if they did that as well. Thank you for everyone taking the time to watch my speech. I hope you all have a great day.